Okay folks, this will be a challenging one. We've done heaps of these before, or similar ones. Let's see if we can make this one turn up a tree. This photocopier is making a horrible tapping noise. It is quite annoying, even though I can tolerate it. Let's see what we have to demo with. We have here a sequined top. So we've got all these lovely sparkly sequins. These ones are a bit different. They've got bits of black on them as well. They're not just sequins. I'm just going to turn it around this way. And I'm just going to throw it on the glass and just munch it up, scrunch it, make it look interesting. Try to not have it on a straight, or whatever. Sorry, folks. Yeah, that looks interesting. It looks colourful even though it's still. I think we might do a movement piece, or maybe we'll keep it like this. Just wondering. We're going to do it differently. We're just going to make it. I'm just wondering if maybe I should pull it up and darken it a little bit. Maybe darken it. Hand's getting a bit weak. It's getting a little bit slippery on there because it's a bit hot. It's a bit of a hot day today. And it's starting to get hot in here, and it's really a problem when I feel like my hand is not holding the phone all that well, and that's our new piece. Wondering if we're going to, maybe we could squash it down on the dock feeder, make something different, make it a little bit more, you can see more of the sequins. Hope this works, folks. I don't think I've tried this before. Yeah, that looks interesting, but it looks all over the place. I don't like it. It's all squashed. There's no distinct pattern or anything. It looks shithouse. Maybe we'll just go back to the normal formula and make a movement piece out of it. Movement piece, I do think. So we're just going to make it into a movement piece. This is what we call a detour, when we do something different to what we were starting out as. Does look shithouse. I do think we have to lighten it off. And you've got to try and maybe flatten it a bit. A smooth move instead. Yeah, that's better. That's a much better movement we've got. Flattening the sequins down. We're just going to now take it off this, and we're going to make. So I'm just going to put it over here. So we're just going to put it like so. Yeah, that looks interesting. I do think we can do more with it, although that looks promising. So we're just going to put that aside, and we're going to use that one as our master copy to make into something interesting, hopefully. These are difficult, folks. These are really unpredictable. You just can't. It's really difficult trying to make something out of movement, but it looks like we've got something very, very good. And I think we're going to just cut it off here and enlarge that down, because that looks brilliant. That looks like a really nice piece we've got. I do wonder how big we're going to make it. We're going to make the horizontal. I don't know how big we're going to make the horizontal, but we're going to try, and we're going to just do this. Okay, that's this, and this is our master copy we're going to utilise. I do think somewhere here is going to go over the edge of the glass. Just going to put it at the edge there, and like so, and hopefully we've got a good positioning. Let's see how we go. Yeah, that looks really quite nice, except we do need to enlarge it more on the vertical to get rid of this void, and maybe we might have to enlarge it further that way to get to the end there. Unless we're going to keep the void can still look good. I don't know. I just don't know, folks. Maybe the horizontal could go a bit further, and the vertical will make it 200. Yeah, that's looking better. We've lost most of the void, so that's the top of the void there. It's probably, we might need a bit more on the horizontal. That looks really quite nice as well. That looks like it's got potential as well. I'm going to enlarge a little bit more along the horizontal. So we're going to make that 170. Maybe we could darken it a bit. Yeah, the colour in that is a lot nicer. Yeah, so that looks really quite interesting. Okay, let's see. We're going to run it off. Sequins are indeed notoriously difficult to make work with all this movement and that. It's very difficult to control movement, folks, when we're making these demos of what we're doing here. It's tricky work, folks, but normally it works really well and I'm really happy most of the time. Sometimes I don't try hard enough or something happens and I fuck it up, but you always get that. It's like people who do motorcycle stunts often end up off their bike, and that's, at least I'm not going to hurt myself here like that. But you got to get back on your bike when things don't, when you stack your bike, you got to get back on it, even though you won't be able to until you get better from your accident. But as long as you're not disabled by your accident or severely injured, you just get back on your fucking bike and start again. Yeah, get on your bike. It's a common phrase. In other words, don't give up. Anyway, that's come up looking a real treat. I think now we can call this demo quits.